So generally you will be having two ends whenever you want to push or pop elements. If you consider list of elements, the bottom end is known as, I mean, there is bottom end and top end. From top end only, you can either insert or delete elements. Insertion operation is known as pop, and deletion of elements is known as pop operation. Insertion is push, deletion is pop. So from only from one end, we can do either push or pop operation, so-called push or pop. Okay, so let us do a program on that. So from keyboard, I'm going to insert elements. That's why let me import IO package. And of course, stack is a predefined class. It is moreover a collection class present in util package. You need to import that. Right. Unlike in C language, there are so many predefined methods like push and pop, which you can do. Oh, they are in, I think. To accept. Okay, right. So let me take class. Let me take the name of the class as stack demo. And then let me take one user defined methods, that to static method, static void, say, let us say, because push is predefined, you have to take some other method. Stack, S-T-A-C-K, stack push. I will take like this. You can understand. Okay, some user defined method I have taken. It's a parameterized one. One argument is going to be reference for stack class, and then the other one is of integer type, int a. Right. Now, inside that, let me put some code. And the code is very simple. Yes dot push. I'm calling push operation. Within bracket, can I do like this? I will pass one argument. Let us suppose some variable a. Can I do like this? Anything, any mistake in this? No, because push is a predefined method. You are invoking with the help of an object. Yes, right. S is a stack object. You can see here. S is a stack reference. You cannot do that. Primitive types are not allowed. So this will not work. This will not work. So what to do for that matter? So we have to take advanced type of data. Very simple. So let us go with advanced type of data. Same s dot push. Push is a predefined method. If you want to insert elements, push is the method which you have to invoke. Within bracket, you go with wrapper class, new integer. This is good idea, right? You pass a. A will be converted into advanced type of data and it will be pushed into the stack. So stack is one kind of arrangement where bottom end is always blocked. Top end is always open. From top end only, you can either insert elements or delete elements. And insertion operation is known as push and deletion operation is known as pop. That's it. So one end is fixed always. The best examples are idli tray or books in a rack. Yeah. One end always blocked. No. You can do operations only from top end. Yes. Now, let me also do operation for pop. Static. Let me take another user defined method. Static void stack pop. I can't take stack. I can't take pop directly because pop is a predefined method. That's why I'm taking like this. Yeah, let me accept the other one. Calling. You are in, I think. Just a minute. Yeah, I accepted everybody. Right. Okay, right. Let me go with pop operation. And same, just like stack. See here, two parameters are there. One is for inserting element. For push operation, I have taken A. I will pass A, don't worry, from main method. And another reference for stack class, right? Two arguments, I mean, two parameters here. But for pop, only one parameter is enough because you are going to remove element. You are not going to add any element, right? That's why let us take stack. Yes, that's it. Right. Inside, inside what I do is integer a integer a is equal to integer typecast operator, s dot pop. Why we do like that, I will explain, don't worry. Wait for some time. Let me go with the main method, then we will completely and thoroughly refer the application. I want to see the element whichever is popped. For that matter, let me add system dot out dot println, and here I want to see the popped element. POPED, popped element is concatenation operator that is stored in A, no? A is advanced type of data. Yeah, that will be displayed also. And then one more operation, I want to search the element. You can also search the required element from the stack. So how to do search operation? So let me take another static method. You can take non-static also. Just I'm taking static methods. Static int stack search. Some user-defined method, you need not remember these methods. Or these are all user-defined methods. But inside this, you have to remember this. This is predefined, push. Similarly, pop is predefined. You cannot change that. So search. So from where I need to search? From the stack. That's why let us take a reference for stack class. And also, what do you want to search? Somewhere, some element. That's why I have taken a couple of parameters here as well. Now, inside int I is equal to s dot search. Search is the method, predefined method. So new integer wrapper class object. Integer, new integer within bracket a. Yeah, I want to search. Right. Right after searching, carries, I'm not carries return I. Return that I. Somebody is calling this method. No. For that, you have to return statement is there. Now let me go with main method. Over. Okay. But here you should remember one important thing, that is throws, not one. One already, throws IO exception. Not only IO exception, there is another exception which you need to throw. That is empty stack exception. Okay. Please remember that. A new exception is coming. Because in exception handling, we cannot discuss these things. See, I discussed interrupted exception during threads concept. Similarly, this is one kind of exception where we can discuss only in stacks and queues. Empty stack exception. It is empty stack, empty escape, stack exception, ECAP. So you cannot deal such exceptions. You have to simply throw them away. Right. Now, inside main method, I do one thing. I will go with switch case today also. And before that, I'm going to accept some data from keyboard for inserting elements, for pushing elements. That's why I have imported IO package as well. That's why let me go ahead with buffered reader. BR is equal to new buffered reader within bracket new input stream reader within bracket system dot in. Any mistake? New input stream reader system dot in. Right. Now, so that job is done. Now let me, as you know, throughout collection frame concept, we are dealing with stack. That's why the collection class around which the entire story is revolving is stack. Stack is a container class or collection class. Let us create an object to that to invoke to invoke the constructor. Okay, an empty stack will be created if you can create an object like this. New stack. So an empty stack is created with this step. We have done so many programs till now in sets, lists, maps. So whenever we created object to a collection class or a container class, an empty collection class object will be created. Same story. Here an empty stack is created. Now let us start inserting some elements and all for or push or pop or search. For all that to happen, let me take a couple of variables. Int element, because I want to insert elements. No, int element. I want to deal with integers, and then I want to know the position for searching. Okay, that's why. And choice. Let me take another variable choice, which is 0 initially, and then let me draw while loop. So while choice is less than or equal to, we have done this before. Did you remember? Not less than. Choice is less than 4. That is enough. Not equal to. Just choice is less than 4. That is enough. No? That will play the trick because you are dealing with 3 operations. So fourth operation should fail. Carriage return should be there. Right. Now for display purpose, whatever we are doing inside, let me display some messages here. Let me copy system.out.print. Let us display some messages so that you can understand at runtime. So what is the first message? First one is, I can put some message like this so that you can understand. Stack operations permitted. Stack operations which are permitted in this program. I'm going to put before. First one is 1 for push. If you type 1, push is going to happen. Push an element. Okay, right. And then 2 for pop. Pop an element. Pop an element. Right. Fine. Next, search an element. 3 stands for search an element. Sorry. Element. Right. Done. Now, if you type any other number, I can give 4, but you can type any other number to exit. Carriage return I will give. Already we have done before. I think we have done it before one time. Same technique I will follow. And then let me display your a message like your choice. Your choice. You go with your choice. I have given a couple of options there. 4 options I have given. You pick one of the options and go ahead. So you will get a message like this. You will get all this information, first of all, right? Among them, you pick one because first of all, you have to, because the stack is empty. Initially, it is empty. Your first job predominantly is adding elements, pushing elements into the stack. That's why let me go with 1. So if I go with 1, it should be read from keyboard. Choice option is going to be 1. Choice is equal to, what is choice? Don't forget. Initially, it is 0. It's an integer. If I type 1, what is going to happen? So what is going to happen? So from keyboard, you are reading, no, it has to be parsed integer dot parse int within bracket br dot read line, same story. Right. So whatever you read from keyboard, of course, I will read 1 in this case. So that will be, what will happen? br dot read line, read line method, right. Right. So whatever I read 1 from keyboard first time. So 1 is read as a string by readline method. It will be converted into integer by the parse method, parser, and then kept inside, that 1 is kept inside choice. So then we can go ahead with switch case. This is the right time. We can go with switch case. Switch, switch. Switch, you can give an expression. So what is the expression? Choice is the expression. And what is the value for that expression? Initially, it is 1, which I type from keyboard. Obviously, case 1 will be executed. Case 1 And here goes. So what is case one talking about? One is nothing but push an element. Here I have given, I mentioned. So how to push an element? So what is the logic for that? You should have some information like enter element. That is good, no? You'll get on the screen some message like enter element. So just by reading that message, you are going to type some element from keyboard. So that is element. Already I have declared earlier, here. See how many I have taken. One for entering elements, one for finding position, one variable, one for choice, I mean switch operation as an expression I need to provide. That's it. Very simple. Now, element is equal to integer dot parse in same story. I can copy and paste this, right? So I enter some element, say 10, 20, some number I will type. What is there? So that should be parsed, converted into integer and kept inside element. So, and only one job left, not like C language, everything your machine will do. You call your static method. How do you call your static method? Tell me. You just recollect. This is the static method which I have. Yeah, I have. Is class name really required? See, only one class is there in this program. Direct call is enough. No. Yeah, direct call. What is it called? Stack push. I think that is the name of the method which I have written. Let me check once. Generally unique names I take, but this time I may be different. Stack push. Stack push. Right. So it's a parameterized one, as you know. So a couple of arguments you need to pass. One is a stack reference. I mean stack object. Yes, already have created stack object, And the other one is some element which you accepted from keyboard. That is element that is present inside element. Done over. Is it not? Very simple job. And then don't forget giving break statement at the end. Again, I will explain, don't worry. And then let us move to case two. So case one operation, I can do multiple times because I need to have some elements inside the stack. So I will type one repeatedly 4 or 5 times. Okay, so that 4 or 5 elements will be there in the stack. Then I start popping one after another. So top element will be removed first, is it not? And the first element which you inserted will go down to the bottom. And the last element which you inserted will be at the top. So the first element which you can remove is going to be the last element which you inserted. So that's why we call it as last in, first out. Last in, idli tray is the best example. You can easily understand. Last in, first you can remove. First, last element pushed is going to be the first element popped, right? Like that you can understand. Case two. Case two. So what is case two? All about pop. So how do you pop? Very simple. Stack pop method I'm going to call, and you need not pass any argument to this because already elements are there. Our job is after all picking that element from the stack. So stack pop will do that job, right? And then obviously, sorry, wait. From where you are going to pick that you need to pass? No. Yes. From the stack. Here two arguments from the stack into the stack. Initially it is empty. The stack is empty. You are passing some element first time. Second time, one element is there. You are passing one more element. Second time, a third time again, if I go with one, already couple of elements are there and you are passing third element like that. Keeps on going for 4 or 5 times. I can do that. Then if I go with case two, from the stack, we pop the last element inserted, right? That's it. And now you can break. Come out of that. And then go ahead with one more case, that is case three. And what is case three talking about? Search. So which element you need to search? I need to display, no? Sorry. Which element you need to search? Just a minute. Case three. Which element we need to search? Let us give. So enter element. Enter element to search. Right. enter element to search. The message will come like that. And whichever element you type, same step I need to copy, no, this step. Yes. Let me copy that step, paste it here. Right. So I can type, say, for example, I have done case one for, I passed one 4 times or 5 times. First time I inserted 10, then 20, then 30, then 40, then 50. Right. So which element I want to search? I want to search 20. Right. I pass it 20. If 20 is there, it is going to pick the position of that. Okay. And now here, what I do is, let me take pass. One variable I have taken, no, pass is equal to, let me call that. What is it called? Stack search. I think this is the method which I have taken, I believe. And then it is a parameterized. One is stack reference, you have to pass. Stack object you have to pass. The other one is element, which you have accepted from keyboard just now. That element can be picked from this stack. See, whichever element you passed from keyboard earlier, here you passed no. That element is traced from the stack, and that position is getting stored in pass automatically, because inside stack the search method is under operation, right? Right. Now see, if sometimes it may happen, no, if position is equal, double is equal to comparison operator -1. So element not found, simple job. Element not found. Element not found. -1 means element not found. Not found. Element not found. Okay. And then go with break operation. Sorry, not break. Else I have to take no. Else that is important. The position you need to retrieve. So what is the position? Element found at so and so position. Element found at position. Found at position. Let us display that position for that matter. POS pass. Already you got pass, no? That will be displayed. Right. And then you can break. And inside default, here is written, you can put, that is very simple code. Default. The last executable statement is default statement. And inside default, I can put the return statement. We have done this before, right? And then before closing switch, and right after closing switch case, and before closing while loop, this is a while loop close. In between switch close and while close, what I do, current status I want to display, right? Now the stack looks like this. Let us display stack, the latest stack, because you are doing operations, you are updating all the time. From time to time, timely updation is there, is it not? That's why let us see the recent status all the time. That is available here. And then couple of closing braces. One already I closed it, right? Yes. The other one for main method and for class. And now let us store the program. Save the program with the name stackdemo.java. Stackdemo.java. Right. Let us run this. Yes, compile. Now let us run this. While running, see, first you got the entire information. How do you got that? How did you get this? See, here it is. Program execution starts from main method. From here, I told you, because you are typing data from keyboard. That's why IO package you have imported. And what all you need to do is you throw that exception. And also don't forget, as you are dealing with stack, this is mandatory. Empty stack exception you cannot deal. You cannot go ahead with the try and catch. That's why you need to use the throws class. Just like IO exception, this is another exception, which as a programmer, you cannot deal. Okay. And now, this statement, I'm going to accept from keyboard. That's why that lengthy statement. And then routine, this is routine. An empty stack is created, the meaning for this is an empty stack is created. Empty stack is created. Oh, where I am typing? So let's won't work like this. An empty stack is created. An empty stack is created. Okay. Now an empty stack is created. You got all these messages. How you got this? How you got into while loop? Because initially choice is 0. Is less than 4. It is true. Gates are open. And all this information you got or not. Please see. Yes, you got all those lines. 1, 2, 3, 4 plus 1, 5 plus 1, 6 lines. Yeah, 6 lines you got. It is asking your choice. Let me go with 1. Why I'm taking 1? Because I need to push elements first of all, because the stack is empty. I made a comment just now. So I typed 1. Obviously, case 1 should be executed. What is the code present in case 1? Choice is 1. Just now I typed 1, no? 1 is read as a string and converted into integer and kept inside choice and switch 1. So case 1 will be executed. It is asking me again, enter element. Let me type, say 10. Enter element, let me type 10. Right, here it is, here it goes. Now the stack, and you got out of switch case because break is there, no? So I type 10. 10 is read as a string and parsed and kept inside element. And then you are calling stat push, which is a static method by passing 2 arguments. One is the entire stack. Entire stack means initially it is empty, no? The empty stack is passed and also element 10 is passed. Just now you type 10, no? So empty stack 10, both are passed. And here goes the code. So S will take that empty stack, A will take that element. Now inside, what is the work done? You are calling push function. You are invoking push method, not a function, right? So this is Java, right? It's a predefined method. Push is a predefined method. You are invoking push method. But why this cannot work? You cannot pass primitive type of data. Why? Because what is S? S is stack object, and stack is a collection class. Okay, and collection class is part of collection framework, and it won't allow primitive type of data like 10. So 10 is converted into, because element is passed into A, no? That consists of 10. And 10 is converted into advanced type of data, wrapper type of data, right? And then that is pushed. So that, a push method, predefined non-static method is there. In that, it will manufacture a stack. In that stack, 10 is pushed at the bottom. It will be there, right? That is done. That operation is done. And right after that, you came out of because break statement is there. You can see here. Where it is? Here is the right after doing this job, we are right here. No, where is that? Here it is. Break. Last statement is break. So you come out of switch case. When you come out of switch case, what is given? This is out of switch case. What is there? Yes, latest stack position. 10 is there. You can see 10. Got it? And again, it is showing all these things because you are inside while loop. Don't forget. This is the closing of while. This is the closing of switch case. And inside while, yeah, again, it is true. 0 is less than 4. And again, you got all these display statements. This time again, I go with 1 because I told you 4 or 5 times I go with this option. 4 times at least. Okay, I'll go 1. So the same step is done again one more time. Enter element 20, I go with. You can easily understand, right? Now the latest position, you can see after 10 comes 20. This 10 end is blocked always. This is top end, always open. And again, one more time. And this time I go with 30. Right, here is 30. You can see on the top end. Already 10 and 20 are there. One more time, I go with 1. This time I go with 40. 40. Yeah, here it is. 40 is at the top. Remaining elements already are existing. Let me go with one more option. One more time with 1, and this time 50. You can type any number, not an issue. Yeah, 50 is also done. Yeah, you can see here, these are my stack elements. Enough. Now I go with 2 first time. So 2 is read from keyboard. Choice will take 2. Expression value is 2, and case 2 will be executed. Now let us read case 2. So what is there? You are invoking stack pop, which is a static method. Class name is not required because all methods are part and parcel of only one class, that is stack demo. You need not again say stack demo dot. You can do, but unnecessary, I'm telling you. So stack pop by passing the entire stack. Entire stack means it consists of 10, 20, 30, and 40, and 50. So that stack is passed to pop method. Here it is. Yes, we'll take that stack. The latest stack is no more empty. It is filled with 5 elements, starting from 10, going up to 50. Now, the last in is 50. That will be removed. Pop is a predefined method, non-static method. S dot pop. That element will be removed. It is converted into advanced type of data and stored in A. And the same A is displayed. That is 50 you'll get. See, if I hit enter, you'll get 50. Got it? Here it is, 50. 50 is removed. And it is latest updated stack, you can see, because after switch case, I have given that, no? Yeah, you got it. Now, enough, one element is removed. Next time, again, if I want to go with 2, what will happen? Yeah. See, this time 40 is also removed. No more 40, 10, 20, 30. The latest removed element is 40. And again, I want to insert 40 element, 40. 1. You got it? 40 is there. Now I want to go with the third option, that is search. Okay, now let us see search. Case 3 will be executed. Enter element to search. I want to search 20, where it is, 20. So 3, it will ask enter element to search. I want to find 20 out of that. Now what happened? 20. So I pass it 20, fine. Then what happened? So 20 is parsed, that this story. 20 is stored in element, 20 integer is stored in element, and you are calling user defined method stack search by passing the entire stack and also your 20. Okay, 20 and stack are passed into stack search. Where is that stack search static method? Here it is. So S will take that entire stack that consists of 10 to 40, and I'm going to pick 20. Element is 20. 20 is pushed into A, so that search method is called. Search is a parameterized method. We need to pass wrapper class object and an argument A. A is nothing but 20. 20 is converted into wrapper class object, and it is going to search automatically. Search is predefined, no? S dot search. It will search 20 position, and the position will be stored in I. And you return that I value to whom? Who called? Call ever sir. The call came from stack search. Here is the call. Is it not? Who called? Stack search called. So it will return to that only. Got it? So we have given our vehicle for servicing. Vehicle will be returned to the owner only, not to others. So it is returned back to whoever called, it is returned to that only. And that is stored, that position is stored in pass. Right. What is the position? Let us see that. What kind of position? I think it is 1 or 2. Let me check it. Where it is, where it is. Element found at position 3. Why 3? 1, 20. 20 కదా పాస్ చేసింది. Why 3? 3 ఎట్లా వచ్చిందండి? Element found at position 3 now. 10, 20, 30, 40. I type 20. 0. Right. It is 3. No. From top, you please calculate from top. 0. Yes. 1, 2. Means third position. First, second, third. So 3 is stored in pass. If pass is equal to -1. No. Else path. So element found it. ఇక్కడ ఏమి ఇచ్చాను? Pass. Got it. Pass -1 ఇస్తే ఏమవుద్ది? చూడండి. Let us see pass -1. If you want to start indexing from 0, then you will get appropriate message here this time. Again, I go with 20. Let us see again. 2, not 2, sorry. 2 ఇచ్చానా? అరే 40 పోయింది. మళ్ళీ 1 ఇవ్వాలి. No problem. Enter element 40. Now I go with 3 again. Now again I want to search 20. ఇప్పుడు చూడండి 2 ఇస్తుంది 3 బదులు అంతేనా? ఓ సేవ్ చేయలేదా ఏంటిది? మేబీ ఐ హావ్ నాట్ సేవ్. పాస్ -1 కదా. పొజిషన్ ఇస్ 3, 3 - 1 2 రావాలి కదా. వెయిట్, సేవ్ చేయలేదు ఇందాక. 3 and 20, 3 and 20. ఓ ఎలిమెంట్ ఫౌండ్ ఎట్ పొజిషన్ 3 ఇస్తుందా? ఎందుకని? పాస్ లోకి 3 వచ్చింది, 3 - 1 చేశాం కదా. Why it is not happening? So what is happening internally? You returned, no, return statement, return I ఏది ఉంటే అది రిటర్న్ అవుద్ది దీనికి. రిటర్న్ అయితే I is stored in position. ఓకే 3 స్టోర్ అయింది. 3 స్టోర్ అయితే ఎలిమెంట్ ఫౌండ్ ఎట్ పొజిషన్. ఓకే ఓపెన్ చేద్దాం. ఇక్కడనే పాస్ మైనస్ పాస్ అని చూద్దాం. దట్ ఈస్ బెటర్ ఆప్షన్ ఐ గెస్. చూద్దాం, లెట్ మీ ట్రై. మైనస్ పాస్ ఇప్పుడు చూద్దాం, ఎప్పుడైనా రావాలి కదా. లెట్ మీ చెక్ ఇట్ వన్స్. పాస్ మైనస్ ఎందుకు రావడం? 3. లెట్ మీ సెర్చ్ 20 అగైన్. అది ఎందుకని 3తో ఫిక్స్ అవుతుంది? ఎలిమెంట్ ఫౌండ్ ఎట్ పొజిషన్ 3. ఇప్పుడు 3 వేస్తుందా? 1 2 3 ఇటు నుంచి అయినా 3 అవుతుంది, ఇటు నుంచి అయితే 20 కదా ఇచ్చింది. ఇటు నుంచి అయితే 0 1 రావాలి. ఇటు నుంచే కదా రావాల్సింది. ఎనీవేస్ టాప్ నుంచే వస్తుంది. 0 పొజిషన్, ఐ మీన్ 1 2 3, బట్ 3 - 1 ఇచ్చాను కదా. మైనస్ పాస్ ఇస్ 3 ఎనీవేస్. మైనస్ పాస్ అంటే ఎలిమెంట్ ఫౌండ్ ఎట్ పొజిషన్. ఆ 3 ఎందుకు ఇస్తుంది? డిడ్ యూ గెట్ ఇట్? దిస్ ఇస్ రియల్లీ మిరకల్. వై ఇట్ ఈస్ షోయింగ్ లైక్ దాట్? ఎనీ రీజన్? Did you get this? Any one of your brains got this? Minus pass. I made minus post decrement. So obviously it is a 3. So it should go with the 2 here. But why I'm getting this? Else element found at position. ఏదన్నా ఆన్సర్ ఉందా మీ దగ్గర? Oh, it is really troubling here. 3నే ఇస్తుంది ఎందుకు? I do one thing. ఇక్కడ ఇలా ఇస్తే ఎట్లా ఉంటుంది చూద్దాం. లెట్ మీ ట్రయల్. మైనస్ పాస్ అండ్ దెన్ లెట్ మీ సే పాస్ హియర్. ఇక్కడ పాస్ అని ఇద్దాం. ఇక్కడ పాస్ ఇస్తే ఏమవుతుంది? ఓకే, వన్ మోర్ బ్రాకెట్ ఐ మిస్డ్. నో హియర్, ఇందాక కూడా మిస్ అయినట్టున్నాను. ఐ డోంట్ నో, లెట్ మీ చెక్ వన్స్. నౌ ఇక్కడ క్లోజ్ చేయాలి కదా. రైట్ ఆఫ్టర్ బ్రేక్ కాదు, బ్రేక్ ముందే క్లోజ్ చేయాలి. ఇక్కడ క్లోజ్ చేయాలి. రైట్, దిస్ టైమ్ ఐ హ్యావ్ టు గెట్ ఇట్. చేసిన మిస్టేక్, డబుల్ బ్రాకెట్స్ పెట్టినట్లేదు ఇందాక. లెట్ మీ ట్రై ఇట్ అగైన్. 3 and 20 again. Oh my god, again it is repeatedly showing a 3. Element found at 3. 3నే రీచ్ అవుతుంది. నో ఆన్సర్. మైనస్ పాస్ ఫిక్స్డ్ గా ఉంటుంది. ఎందుకని? ఇస్ ఇట్ స్టాటిక్ వేరియబుల్? మేబీ దట్. అదేం కాదు. మేబీ దట్ మెయిన్ మెథడ్ లోపల, యా ఇట్ ఈస్ స్టాటిక్. పాస్ ఇనిషియల్లీ ఈజ్ మేబీ దట్. ఇట్ ఈస్ నాన్ స్టాటిక్ పెడతాం లోపల, బట్ ఇట్ ఈస్ స్టాటిక్. బై డిఫాల్ట్ వేరియబుల్ ఇన్సైడ్ మెయిన్ మెథడ్ ఈస్ స్టాటిక్. నో, మారట్లా, చూసారా? మేబీ దట్ ఈస్ దట్. అదేనా రీజన్? అదే అయ్యి ఉండొచ్చు, అంతేనా మరి? ఎందుకంటే యు ఆర్ ఇన్సైడ్ మెయిన్ మెథడ్, అన్లైక్ ఎనీ అదర్ మెథడ్. ఎప్పుడు నాన్ స్టాటిక్ లో. దట్స్ వై యు ఆర్ గెటింగ్ ఓన్లీ 3 ఆల్ ద టైమ్. దిస్ ఇస్ ridiculous. సో మనం అట్లా తీసుకోవాల్సిందే. దెర్ ఇస్ నో అదర్ వే. There will be some other option. I have to do some trial and error. It takes time. Okay, we'll go ahead with this. Right. So what is that? Pass is 3. Pass is -1 అయితే okay. If I give any other element, it should say element not found. If I say 0, element not found, yeah, it is working fine. Element not found is also happening. Right. Yeah, that's the end. If I go with any other option, even not only 4, 9, if I type. Oh, carries return. Yeah. Default statement, return. Coming out of while loop, totally. While నుంచే బయటకు వచ్చాం. ఇంక loop లో ఎక్కడ ఉన్నాం లేం కదా. ఓకే. బ్రేక్ అంటేనేమో ఓన్లీ స్విచ్ కేస్ నుంచి బయటకు వస్తాం ఎవ్రీ టైం. బట్ డిఫాల్ట్ ఏముంది? రిటర్న్, క్యారీస్ రిటర్న్, గోయింగ్ అవుట్ ఆఫ్ while. So that's how it is done. So next program is a small program I will do on a queue. I tried, but it is not working. Again, let me try. When I copied and pasted, it is not working one program. This time I will go ahead with by typing the program. Let me check whether it works or not on Q. A program on Q I will do this time. Q is something different, not like stack. It is, I mean, both the ends are open. From one end, you are going to insert elements, and from another element, from another end, you are going to delete the elements. Okay, that is a difference in pop. So in Q. So let us take one example for Q here. So let me take one class. Class Q demo this time. Q demo. And inside, let me straight away. And before that, you need to import util package. No, oh, I forgot. Importing util package. Import util dot star for Java dot, sorry, Java dot util dot star. Right. Right now inside that, let me go with main method. ये बढ़लेगा. Right. After that, let me take Q object. Q is equal to new Q unit work. I'm doing it in a different way. Actually, I have checked one program where I need to create linked list object. But here, let me try like this. If it works, okay, fine. Otherwise, I have to do some experiment on this. So let us add elements onto the queue. So QUE, wait. Q whether this Q dot, what is it? Add is the method. Let me add some fruits, apple. Q dot add banana, and Q dot add mango. Okay, and one more, let me Q dot add orange. Right. Now elements are added. Now let me display the elements from the queue. I will check periodically if it works. Okay, fine. If it is working fine, I'll make it bigger. Now let me check the queue. Queue lo ఏమున్నాయో చూద్దాం. Queue. That's it. Let me check up to here. If it is working, I'll go ahead. QDemo.java. Right. Now let me try it. Oh, mistake. It is not allowing. Unsafe. Queue is abstract. Okay, I think I have to take new linked list object. Queue interface అయి ఉంటుందా మరి ఇక్కడ? Maybe Q is Q interface. I have given him notes on that day. క్యూలో ప్రియారిటీ క్యూ తీసుకోవాలంటావా? ఒక్క నిమిషం, క్యూ ఉంది కదా అసలు. క్యూ అనేది నేను మొన్న ఇంటర్ఫేస్గా ఇచ్చానా, మీకు ఎలా ఇచ్చాను నోట్స్లో? ఇంటర్ఫేస్ అయితే ఇట్లా మారుస్తాను, నేను మారుస్తానులే కోడ్. ఒక్క నిమిషం, లెట్ మీ చెక్ వన్స్, ఐ ఫర్గాట్ ఐ థింక్. వేర్ ఇస్ దట్? హియర్ ఇట్ ఇస్. ఐ హావ్ నోటెడ్ ఆన్ దట్ డే. ఐ మే ఫర్గెట్. మీకు బ్రాకెట్లో సిసి అనే అన్ని పెట్టా కదా. యా, క్యూ. యా, ఇట్ ఈస్ అన్ ఇంటర్ఫేస్. సారీ. క్యూది గుర్తున్నట్లేదు. యా, ఒక్క నిమిషం. ఏంటి ఇంప్లిమెంటేషన్ క్లాస్ లింక్ లిస్ట్ తీసుకోవచ్చు ఇట్లా యాడ్ చేయాలంటే. ఐ కెన్ గో విత్ ప్రియారిటీ క్యూ. నేను ట్రై చేయలేదు. లెట్ మీ ట్రై విత్ లింక్డ్ లిస్ట్ ఇఫ్ ఇట్ వర్క్స్, బికాస్ ఐ హావ్ చెక్డ్ దట్ బిఫోర్. లింక్డ్ లిస్ట్తో వచ్చింది, అంటే నెట్లో ఉంది, బట్ ఐ డిడ్ నాట్ గెట్ అవుట్పుట్. అదే చెక్ చేస్తున్నాను. లింక్ వాడికి ఎట్లా వచ్చిందో అర్థం కాలేదు, చూడాలి ఒకసారి. లింక్డ్ లిస్ట్ ఇంతే కదా. లెట్ మీ ట్రై. ఇఫ్ ఇట్ డస్ నాట్ వర్క్, let me change that. Oh, yeah, got it. సో లింక్డ్ లిస్ట్ తీసుకున్నా వస్తుంది. ఇంకోటి నువ్వు చెప్పింది ప్రియారిటీ క్యూవా? ప్రియారిటీ క్యూ అందులో ఉంది కాబట్టి ఐ కెన్ టేక్ ఎన్ ఆబ్జెక్ట్. ప్రియారిటీ ఇంతేనా? ఇఫ్ ద స్పెల్లింగ్ ఇస్ ఎవ్రీథింగ్ ఇస్ కరెక్ట్, ఇట్ షుడ్ వర్క్. ఇది వస్తే ఓకే, ఫైన్. ఏంటో ఎక్స్ప్లెయిన్ చేస్తాను, ఒక్క నిమిషం. యా, ఇట్ ఈస్ ఆల్సో వర్కింగ్. దిస్ ఆల్సో వర్క్స్. ఐ డూ వన్ థింగ్. ఇందాక కాపీ చేశాను ప్రోగ్రాము, కాపీ చేస్తే రావాలి. సింటాక్స్ ఐ మీన్ ఫార్మాట్ డిఫరెంట్ ఉంటుంది కదా, అక్కడ ప్రాబ్లం వచ్చి ఉంటుంది. దిస్ ఆల్సో వర్క్స్. ఇట్ ఆల్సో వర్క్స్. అదర్వైజ్ ఇందా చెప్పింది అది చేద్దాం. ఏంటది? క్యూ is equal to new linked list object. So I am taking a linked list object here. You can see that is referred by the reference queue, because queue is an interface. You can only create reference, you cannot create object, but that reference is holding the object, linked list object. And linked list అంటే add is the method. Obviously you are adding all the elements and you are displaying the elements. Display చేస్తే వస్తాయి కదా, చూద్దాం. Let me execute this. Java space Q demo. You should get it. Yeah, it's working fine. Q వచ్చింది కదా. యాపిల్, బనానా, మ్యాంగో, ఆరెంజ్ వచ్చింది. యాపిల్ ఫస్ట్ టైం ఇన్సర్ట్ చేశాను, యాపిల్ అండ్ దెన్ బనానా, మ్యాంగో, సేమ్ ఆర్డర్. సో రిమూవ్ చేయడం ఇప్పుడు చూద్దాం ఆపరేషన్స్ నెమ్మదిగా. సో యాడ్ చేయడం చేసాం. సో లెట్ మీ రిమూవ్ ద ఎలిమెంట్. ఓకే, సో దెర్ ఇస్ a method called as remove. Will it work or not? Let me try it. Okay, let me try it. ఇప్పుడు రావాలి లెక్క ప్రకారం అన్ని. లెట్ మీ టేక్ స్ట్రింగ్సే కాబట్టి, అన్ని తీసుకునే అన్ని స్ట్రింగ్సే కాబట్టి, లెట్ మీ టేక్ స్ట్రింగ్ హియర్. వన్ string. What can I take? Let me take front rear అని ఉంటాయి క్యూకి. ఫ్రంట్ ఎండ్ నుంచి from front you can remove the elements. From rear you can insert the elements. Okay, so front is equal to q object. I mean q reference, q dot. Of course it is holding a linked list object, right? Q dot remove is the method. Remove work అవ్వాలి కదా, linked list తీసుకున్నాను కాబట్టి it should work at least. And I want to see that front element which is removed. So let me display system.out.print. The element removed is అది నాకు రావాలి. కాపీ చూడండి, సరే ఎట్ సైడ్ నుంచి రిమూవ్ అవుతుంది. అన్లైక్ స్టాక్ ఆపరేషన్, it is going to display in reverse direction. You will see that. First in, first out. First element whichever is inserted, first element can be only, ఎందుకంటే from rear end you are inserting. Just try to understand, one pipe is there, both the ends are open. From one end you are inserting, in the sense from that is rear end. And again, if you put a coin inside that, the first coin whichever you inserted will come to the front end. Got it? So from front you can remove the elements. Got it? So system.out.print element removed is element removed from the front. From the front is, let us write front. Variable is front because it is stored. No, remove whichever element is removed from the queue object. I mean, queue object and it is holding the object, in fact, linked list object, right? That's why I'm calling, but it's not correct. Queue is an interface, but here queue is the reference, which is holding the object. So from that, whichever is removed from the front, it is stored in front, and the same front I'm displaying. So the removed element should come out. Let us save this and let me execute this. Hope no mistake. Oh, mistake is there. Remove is not working. Q dot remove. అదే ప్రాబ్లం వచ్చింది. నెట్ లో మాత్రం వాడు రిమూవ్ అనే ఇచ్చాడు మెథడ్. ఎట్లా పనిచేసింది వాడికి? రిమూవ్. నేను అదే ఇచ్చా కదా. వాడికి ఎట్లా పనిచేస్తుంది, నాకు ఎందుకు పని చేయట్లేదు? దట్ ఈస్ ద ప్రాబ్లం. ఇది పని చేయట్లేదు. అదే ప్రాబ్లం. I don't know why it is not working for me. Maybe my edition ఏదైనా మార్చాలా? ఓల్డ్ ఎడిషన్ అవడం వల్ల. That I don't know. I need to search that. సో రిమూవ్ మాత్రం అవ్వట్లేదు, యాడ్ అవుతున్నాయి కానీ. రిమూవ్ మీద పని చేయాలి కదా, యాడ్ పని చేసింది చూడండి. బట్ ఐ డోంట్ నో వై రిమూవ్ ఇస్ నాట్ వర్కింగ్. ఎనీ ఐడియా? సో స్ట్రింగ్ లోకి రావాలి, దట్ షుడ్ బి డిస్ప్లేడ్. ఏమంటుంది మిస్టేక్? ద ప్రాబ్లమ్ ఈజ్ విత్, వచ్చిందా? రాలేదు. వన్ ఎర్రర్ ఇట్ ఈస్ షోయింగ్. వాట్ ఈస్ దట్? అన్చెక్డ్. ఒకసారి చూద్దాం. లెట్ మీ కంపైల్ ఇట్ అగైన్. ఏం మిస్టేక్ వస్తుంది చూడండి. రిమూవ్ దగ్గరే చూపిస్తుంది. REMOVE రిమూవ్. String dot front is equal to Q dot remove. Incompatible types. Incompatible అంటుంది. ఎందుకని? రిమూవ్. రిమూవ్ అంటే ఆర్గ్యుమెంట్ ఏమైనా పాస్ చేయాలి. ఆర్గ్యుమెంట్ మనం పాస్ చేయడం ఉంది, అదే చేయాలి కదా. సో ఇదొక్కటి నేను చూడాలి ఒకసారి. సో ఇఫ్ ఐఎమ్ డీలింగ్ విత్ స్ట్రింగ్, జనరిక్ డేటా టైప్ ఐ కెన్ మెన్షన్ హియర్. యాంగులర్ బ్రాకెట్స్ లో స్ట్రింగ్ అని ఇవ్వచ్చు కదా, అట్లా ఇచ్చాడు వాడు యాక్చువల్ గా. లెట్ మీ చెక్ విల్ ఇట్ కమ్ ఇన్ దట్ వే అట్లీస్ట్. జనరిక్ అయితేనే వస్తా, మరి చూద్దాం. యాంగులర్ బ్రాకెట్ లోపల రేజ్ యాంగులర్ బ్రాకెట్, హియర్ ఇట్ ఇస్. సో లెట్ మీ గివ్ స్ట్రింగ్ and let me check whether it works or not at least. రాకపోతే I need to check this. Oh, it came. Great. Wonder. Now it's working. Yes. Apple is removed, no? From which corner it is removed? From the front, first element, first in, first out. Which is the first element in Apple? First out is also Apple. Yeah. So generic concept I have to take. Because being a linked list and here being an interface, so you are dealing with strings, obviously. That's why generic type of data is required. Only with strings you are dealing, right? Now it should come. So remove operation is done. Now there is another method called as, what is that? So let me check once. Peak అని ఇంకో మెథడ్ ఉంది. పీక్ అదేమిస్తుంది ఒకసారి చూద్దాం. నేను చూడలేదు, అవుట్పుట్ చూడలేదు. దెర్ ఇస్ ఎ మెథడ్ కాల్డ్ యాజ్ పీక్. వాట్ డస్ ఇట్ డూ? ఫ్రంట్ ఎలిమెంట్ ఏది రిమూవ్ చేసిందో అది ఇక్కడే ఇచ్చింది కదా, డైరెక్ట్ గా రిమూవ్ అనకుండా పీక్ అని చూద్దాం ఒకసారి. లెట్ మీ ట్రై విత్ దట్ ఆపరేషన్ ఆల్సో. సో వాట్ ఐ డూ ఇస్, లెట్ మీ టేక్ వన్ స్ట్రింగ్ p అంటున్నా is equal to q dot peak is a predefined method. చూద్దాం ఏమొస్తుందో చూద్దాం ఇందులోకి. It should come. Now let me display again. System.out.print peaked element and display job. Peaked element is equal to concatenation. It is stored in the variable p, no? Let us say p. Okay, na? So let me check this. If it comes, okay, fine. Peaked element వచ్చిందా లేదా? Right. Now, let me try it here. Should come. అది వచ్చింది కాబట్టి ఇది కూడా రావాలి. Yeah, it's working. So what it is going to display? Let me check. ఎలిమెంట్ రిమూవ్ ఫ్రమ్ ద ఫ్రంట్ ఈజ్ యాపిల్. పీక్డ్ ఎలిమెంట్ ఎందుకు రాలేదు? ఇట్స్ సేవ్డ్ ఆర్ నాట్? ఒకసారి చేద్దాం, ఇంకొకసారి. ఓ మిస్టేక్ ఇస్ దేర్, ఇట్స్ నాట్ వర్కింగ్. ఓ డబుల్ రెండు సార్లు ఇచ్చానా? దట్ ఈస్ ఓకే, ఫైన్, దట్ ఈస్ ఓకే. నౌ yeah, it's working, it's working. Yeah, banana, because already apple is removed, no? So after removal of apple, pine edundi, I mean, at the front end, what is there right after removal of that I want to see. Okay, so remove aithe chesam, first apple, first in first out, gone. First in first out, gone, that's it. And then what is the element at the peak ante front లో ఇంకేముంది? రిమూవ్ చేయట్లా, ఏముందో తెలుసుకుంటున్నాను. హౌ టు నో దట్? peak is the method. Okay, so what is the meaning of peak? After removing అని కాదు, రిమూవ్ తో సంబంధం లేదు. I just want to see what is the element present there. So ఏం వాళ్ళు ఇక్కడ కామెంట్, నాట్ ఆఫ్టర్ రిమూవ్ చేసిన తర్వాత అనేవచ్చు, ముందే అనేవచ్చు. పీక్, వాట్ డస్ ఇట్ డూ? పీక్ మెథడ్ విల్ డిస్ప్లే, పీక్ మెథడ్ will find the element present at the front. ఫ్రంట్ లో ఏముందో అది చూపిస్తుంది. ఫ్రంట్ లో అదే కదా ఉంది. రైట్ ఆఫ్టర్ రిమూవింగ్ యాపిల్, బనానా ఇస్ దేర్. దట్స్ వై పీక్ గాట్ బనానా పీలో స్టోర్ అయింది. ఓకే, పీక్ ఇస్ ఎ ప్రీడిఫైన్డ్ మెథడ్. దాని జాబ్ ఇది, కామెంట్ పెట్టాను కదా. అండ్ దెన్ దట్ పీ దట్ ఈస్ బనానా ఇస్ డిస్ప్లేడ్ హియర్. యా, డన్. సో నెక్స్ట్ బాక్సింగ్ అన్బాక్సింగ్ చూద్దాం. ఇంకా మిస్లేనియస్ కొన్ని ఉన్నాయి, సండే పెడదాము, నాకు కొంచెం వర్క్స్ ఉన్నాయి. ఓకేనా, సండే క్లోజ్ చేస్తాను. సండే కానీ ఒకరోజు చెప్తాను, మీకు ముందే చెప్తాను. చెప్పేసి మిగతా లెఫ్ట్ ఓవర్స్ అన్ని ఒకసారి చూసి, నేను సీరియలైజేషన్ ఒకటి ఇట్లాంటివి ఉన్నాయి కొన్ని మిస్లేనియస్, కొంచెం ఎక్కువ టైం అయినా కానీ తీసుకుని కంప్లీట్ చేస్తాను. వన్ బిగ్ డే టాస్క్. ఓకేనా, క్లోజ్ దిస్. బాక్సింగ్ అన్బాక్సింగ్ ఒకటి, సీరియలైజేషన్ ఒకటి, ఇంకోటి దిస్ వన్, దట్ టైప్ కన్వర్షన్, అదొకటి.